Proud Family TV is a show that helps kids and parents grow together. Let's all go together.
She moves within you, the pulse of creation, the heartbeat of the ocean. She is love, dancing your body awake to the knowing, to the truth in your soul, the truth that is unique to you. She is the inspiration of courage. She rocks the cradle of existence and shakes free the tendrils of illusion from your hair. She loves you completely and will fight for you to awaken to your grace and beauty. She whispers in the wind. She opens your mind to universal mystery. She breathes you. She inspires you. She reminds you of who you are, love animated by life. She is the divine feminine force, and she is inside of you.
And this is about the river of love in our hearts that can just flow if we let it, right? Love is the water that runs through the river. The water renews our strength. I bathe in the river and drink of the water. It is where the children play. The
get back to the place where I feel I begun.
Today on Kat's Kitchen, we're going to be making these almond thumbprint cookies. You start with 1.5 cups of almond flour. Then we put in 1/2 cup of arrowroot starch. This is baking powder, 1 teaspoon, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then, as you know, I like to use my hands, so we're gonna mix the dry ingredients together. Make sure you get any clumps out of the flour. Yeah, that's good. And then we have 1/3 cup of coconut oil to melt. Just takes about 1 minute. So I'm gonna add the melted coconut oil. There, get my spatula. And then I'm gonna add 1/3 cup of maple syrup, or you could use agave syrup or coconut nectar, whatever you prefer, or honey. Then I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and then I'm gonna mix it all together to form the cookie batter. You want it to be a consistent color. And you can see it's kind of formed where it pulls away from the bowl in a ball of dough. Ready. So then we have our baking pan, which is lined with parchment paper, and our oven is heated at 350 degrees. So then we start, you just pinch off a little bit of the dough, roll it in your hand, and place it on the parchment. You don't need to grease the parchment or spray it because there's enough oil in the cookies themselves that they won't stick. So now we're ready to put our personal mark on the cookies. They are called thumbprint cookies because you literally put your thumbprint in each cookie. And the point is to create a little hole, a well, where we're gonna fill with jelly. You can choose any kind of jelly that you want. My favorites to use are, this is a cherry raspberry blend that I found at the store, and I like apricot. So then you just take a little bit of the jelly and you're gonna fill that hole there in the middle of each cookie. Now we're gonna take these cookies and put them in the oven that's heated at 350. And I'm going to set my timer for 13 minutes. These cookies are a recipe that my dear friend Brittany Kirby created on her blog, Love Joy blog. And she started this path of cooking healthy food. These are a paleo recipe with almond flour. She started this when her son was born and then diagnosed with severe food allergies. He was having a lot of physical symptoms, and they before didn't know anything about healthy eating, she and her husband, and it has, because of that circumstance, they really rose to the challenge and went beyond and began. Now Brittany is one of the most prolific, creative, paleo-friendly cooks, allergen-friendly cooks that I know. And her husband Joe also. They cook together. They were thinking about starting a restaurant. They're amazing. And so every time I make these cookies now, I think about Brittany and her love. And I love having recipes that my friends have created and that I've created. It's a fun way to share, to bring their love into my home and my body.
message of the moon. Remember your mother loves you. The message of the moon. Remember your mother loves you. She pacifies her children, steady and calm with motherly love. She pacifies her children, steady and calm with motherly love. The message of the moon. Remember your mother shines for you. The message of the moon. Remember your mother shines for you. She holds the light in the dark of night, staying aglow for everyone. She holds the light in the dark of night, staying aglow for everyone. The message of the moon. Remember you are your mother's child. The message of the moon. Remember you are your mother's child. She teaches you to be a mirror of the divine light. She teaches you to be a mirror of the divine light.
Take all the questions, I'll take all the scraped up knees. I'll pack all the lunches, all adventures, you and me.
So when I think of my soul, I think like my soul came to this earth for a reason, with a purpose. My job is to help her achieve that purpose or that mission. And for my kids, I'm very, very, very conscious about it. I'm constantly watching them and thinking about in those terms. Family comes first, but our souls are more important than all these birthday parties and all these soccer practices and all these swim meets. So now instead of doing so many things, I do less, but I savor more. All the friends and all the invitations that didn't speak to my soul had to go. And when we realize that, now we have all this free time. And if you have all this free time, there's free time to be with the family, to cook the meals and to clean the house. And there is enough time to create and to have conversations and to read. There's time for everything.
When I'm broken, guide me home. If I stray.
This is what I want most for you, to hear and feel the limitless love and wisdom of the truth inside you, to know and trust the voice of your own soul so much that you let it guide you from within. I want you to feel a sense of empowerment that allows you to shed any feeling of being a victim and own everything that has happened to you. A feeling of embodiment that allows you to let go of every notion about the body except that it's sacred. An awareness of true love as a limitless source within you, not something or someone outside you. A feeling of self-worth that lets you accept that love is your birthright, not something you must prove yourself worthy of. The audacity and authority to know that you don't need to keep your power hidden, that we all have a direct connection to the divine. A belief in service and meaningful work in the world that doesn't deplete you, but rather demands that you receive as much as you give. An experience of the love and support of spiritual community to remind you again and again that you are not alone, that women do the work of saving each other's lives.
If you like our show, let us know. Contact www.
Good try. Contact us at www.wildfamily.tv.
Okay. Contact us at www.tv.
Contact us at www.wildfamily.tv.
Thank you for watching our show. Tell your friends and visit us at wildfamily.tv.
Have a good day. We all love you so much. My guy and my mom and two of my brother and my dad and me. We love you so much.